interesting. So I recently got an email from a gentleman who had heard about me from a friend of mine and what I do for work. The long and the short of it is that this gentleman sent me an email and said, I have several boxes full of stuff that I am cleaning out of my workshop that I need to get rid of. And your friend told me what you do for work. And so he wanted me to come by and check out what he had. So ended up with a few cool little things. So we'll kind of go through these items together. So we start with these very cool, pretty decent shape for their age, wooden levels. I have no idea who makes this one. There's no markings on it anywhere really that I can find, but the bubbles are good. They are actually doing their job. And then I got this really cool, probably can't see it, it's very dark in here, but it's a Stanley number 0 brass inserts, brass level, pretty cool. So that was kind of a nice little thing to get out of that box. Then I got another more typically standard level, nothing special, but as often as I'm building items at work, yeah, levels come in pretty handy. I got a cool little saw. Gonna need a little restoration, a little cleaning, new handle fit, but just a small little saw, nice ripper that'll knock some stuff out pretty quick once it's cleaned up and taken care of. Then, and this is the interesting bit, multiple oh, and did I mention multiple pull saws, push saws? So pretty cool. 4 of those bad boys. This one, the handle's got a little bit of damage to it. You can see cracked. Gonna have to clean that up a little bit and do some repair work. Obviously the blades have got some age on them, some rust, but intact, complete. Again, given what I do, more saws is not a bad thing. I'm pretty excited about that. Be interesting to get to using those. Got these bad boys. So those will come in handy for a few of my builds as well. Several of those. 4, I think, in total. Yeah. So those will come in handy for a couple of different little builds. Pretty cool. I mean, the price is certainly right. Can't argue with that. So for the rest, we'll move over and just go through the box together. A lot of this stuff is small, doesn't need to be pulled out like that. So, of course, a box miter saw there. Again, no such thing as too many saws. Rasp holder. So that'll be nice. Kind of come in handy. Don't really know what I'm going to do with this bad boy exactly, but it's pretty cool. Little mini bear trap. Don't get your fingers caught in that. Probably really for like trapping mink or ermine or rabbit or raccoons, squirrels. Small game. A ton of these. Just probably more than we want to mess with going through right now, but tons. Several, I mean, as you can see, there's some different heights, different sizes. Pretty cool, all in all. Those will come in handy. if for nothing else, since I don't believe I currently own the correct tool to actually make those function, those will come in pretty handy for marking circles and items that I need to cut to fit together. So those will be pretty handy as well. Lots of little tidbits in here. Some doorknobs, some plumbing fittings, some little cutters, all kinds of door hardware. Just cool stuff that probably wouldn't have any use for if I didn't build various pieces of things for work. Bunch of halogen bulbs, those will come in handy. What I'm kind of pretty excited to check out, and I have not had a chance to do it yet, is this Casco Electromatic Power Tool Kit. Essentially, let me see if I can get that open with one hand. Maybe not. I apologize for the... I don't have a tripod for my phone. So, not opening. Alright, I'm going to put you down and let you look at the inside of that box for a second, fellas. Alright, there we go. So now that I'm able to get that open, it took both hands. Sorry, I had to set you guys down for a second. Bakelite case, pretty nifty. Just have this damn thing open. Alright, so there you go. A Dremel, really, essentially, long and short of it, an old style. So it's Casco Electromatic Power Tool Kit with 50 accessories. As you can plainly see, it's more like one. They've obviously either been lost or used up over the years, but it's a pretty cool little unit. Get this out of here for a second. Haven't plugged it in or turned it on or anything yet, but it is pretty cool. Even if nothing else, it'll look cool on a shelf as a collector's piece, but it feels pretty solid, and I imagine it's going to work just fine. So, kind of exciting little piece. I like the case that it comes in. That's pretty cool. And just for the record, I am wearing gloves for work, not for some panicky virus protection situation as is currently happening throughout the known world, seemingly. But yeah, pretty cool little unit. I like the case a lot. Pretty cool. Got this old school phone winder, phone cord winder. Obviously you don't need that anymore, but I figure I can do something with that. And then I got this little unit here, some kind of test equipment of some type or another. Audio, obviously, but I'm not sure if it's sine wave or audio or whatnot. Don't know if it works. But a cool little unit like this, even if it doesn't work or do anything, can really be implemented quite nicely into a build so that it looks, can take something plain and make it look mechanical, can make it look painted up a little bit, make it look steampunk. That's why I have a lot of these door handles, and a lot of this stuff in these parts and pieces in this box here can just be painted to look steampunk. Even those blades that I was showing you earlier, even if I can't use them for anything other than just painting them and adding them to a build to give it an industrial steampunk feel, lots I could do with it. So anyway, just thought I'd share some cool stuff with you. Some of this is going to be used for builds as pieces to change it up. obviously the tools will actually get used as tools. So anyway, thought I'd give you guys a quick share. Pretty cool little find. Can't beat the price. I'm all about keeping an eye on these things, Craigslist and various apps and sundries that people give stuff away for. I quite honestly believe that if I was starting out my life right now, I could get on those free apps and probably not have to buy a whole lot and survive life quite nicely. So anyway, just thought I'd share a couple of cool little tool finds with you. Nothing in particular special. My favorite piece is the Electromatic power tool, and of course the old Stanley level with its wooden brass construction. Is a pretty nice little unit. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Have fun. Share in the comments anything you found really cool lately. I always love to see what other people are getting out in the world too. Take care. See you guys later.